Hello, my name is Kevin Perreault, and I am applying for the Construction Management Association of America Scholarship for the 2020 to 2021 school year. A little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Fountain Hills, Arizona, and I'm currently studying construction management at Arizona State University and currently am a junior. The reason why I chose to pursue construction is mostly because when I was a kid, I loved playing in my backyard with Tonka toys and just being around dirt. I don't know what it was, but I just get really excited seeing the heavy equipment being operated and just the whole atmosphere I get immersed in when I'm talking to, different individuals in the industry. And I'm very confident to say that I'm really excited to begin my career shortly after I graduate and hope for the best. A little bit about my academics at Arizona State. I continue to maintain a 4.0 cumulative GPA, and I choose to take a lot of con electives that are about heavy civil just because I want to get as much knowledge and wisdom from my professors who have worked in the industry for many years and apply that knowledge just for my career later on. A few extracurricular activities I participate in is that I am the CMAA Treasure Lead and have been in this position since the spring of 2020. So the reason why I'm in this position is because there's so many different types of funding offered from ASU, and we have one person responsible for each source of funding. So I'm the individual that oversees all those individuals and make sure that we can maintain our budget, make sure that we're applying for funding on time for different events, regardless if they're in person or virtual because of the pandemic. Um, but either way, I really do enjoy this position just because I feel like I can transfer these organizational skills later on into my career in the construction industry. I am also the Design Build Institute president at ASU as well. I started as a treasurer last year in the organization and have since grown into the president role. My responsibilities are that I lead a team of 5 individuals, and there's about 80 students registered within the organization. And what we're responsible for is planning events with different industry professionals. And these types of events are just usually how industry professionals can use different design build methods or techniques into everyday projects. So, for example, we had Oakland Construction come talk with us virtually on Zoom just a few weeks ago about how they use lead, the importance of lead, and how they go to exceed their clients' expectations, incorporating lead into their projects. Overall, I really do enjoy this position as well, not just because of we get to talk to different industry professionals all the time, but I really feel that I'm that person who can help bridge the gap between students trying to reach industry professionals and industry professionals looking for students. In addition, I'm also a part of the Medallion Scholarship program that's offered through the ASU Alumni Association. So, what makes up the candidates that are in the scholarship program is that they excel in scholarship, leadership, and service. I definitely feel like I exceed in all of those types of characteristics, and mostly I enjoy giving back my time to the less fortunate for this service characteristic. Now, to touch about my internship experiences, I was fortunate enough to intern for Rummel Construction in the summer of 2019 as a project engineer and grade checker. The big takeaway from this internship was that I understood field operations, and this, solidified my love for being around heavy equipment just in my local backyard of, the state of Arizona. But I felt like that wasn't just enough, and I wanted to try something else new. So I decided to sign with Kiewit Infrastructure last year for this past summer's internship. But with the pandemic that happened, I was placed into a virtual internship. So I wasn't, working out in the field, but instead I was helping the estimating team pursue a bridge project for the Arizona Department of Transportation. So I was responsible for outreaching subcontractors and suppliers and seeing how a CMAR kind of pursues a project, which was really interesting. I'm very fortunate to have this opportunity and apply a lot of what I've learned this past summer to my courses directly right now, such as heavy construction estimating and construction technology. During my internship as well, I made the effort to try to meet one new Kiewit employee each week, whether they were working in the state of Arizona or throughout the country. I got to understand how they got involved with Kiewit, how they've, ranked up with Kiewit, and how the resources have kind of helped them get to where they're at today, provided by the company. So overall, I feel like it was a really good experience, and one I'll definitely remember for a long time. If I'm not doing, any extracurricular activities, or I'm not at school currently, I have my part-time job at Ace Hardware, where I'm continuing to learn different departments such as plumbing and electrical. I just really like the crew that I have been working with for the past 4 years. I've been working with Ace, ever since I was in high school, and I'm really fortunate and happy that Ace Hardware has been flexible with me in my school schedule, and I can still try to, make some money on the side while I get an education. As far as my personal goals that have evolved over the past, couple of years or so, I would definitely say that my networking has drastically improved. And by this, I mean I'm much more comfortable talking with people I've never met, just making a small conversation. What do they enjoy about the job that they're working in? What do they enjoy outside of their, work? And I think overall, the biggest takeaway is that I've improved my public speaking as well. I'm more concise and just much more confident in what I say. And I think overall, that's a really big thing to carry into my position later on after I graduate. You need somebody who can communicate well, who's confident, and who can get things done on time. The reason why I feel like I am or I deserve this scholarship is because I am just a junior in the Adelia Webb School of Construction, but I feel very motivated, and I feel that all my motives are for the right reasons. I try to help students get internships if they need. I refer people to the companies I've worked in if they feel like heavy civil is the way they want to go, or if they're still struggling to outreach with different companies, I invite them on to our events with the chapters I represent, and hopefully, they can get an internship from that as well. I'm just really determined to succeed using the resources that are available to me, provided not just from ASU, but um, just overall from different companies I've worked with so far. And I'm really happy to say that, construction isn't just a job, it's more of a lifestyle. And I definitely feel like I fit this lifestyle of somebody who's willing to go after it and just get things done and apply themselves, right? I don't feel like I can really put much more into that. Lastly, I would just like to say thank you for your time and consideration, and I look forward to hearing back from the CMAA Scholarship Board. Thank you.